Okay, good morning, everybody. Question has come in from Liam Richardson here that I think is relevant to everybody. So he says he's difficult instruction here, and also he would like to show the joist, and there are two different levels, so we need to see what we can do to solve that. So what I'm going to do here is I have a project open and this is a first floor plan, and what I want to do now is create the construction plan here. So first thing I'm doing is going over into the browser, and I am selecting the first floor plan, and I'm going to duplicate with detailing. Okay, now that is an exact copy of what's happening up here. So I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to call this construction. Okay. Now that I've got my original there and my construction one here, I'm going to adjust the view range on the construction here. So watch what I'm doing. I'm going over to view range here. Now, so what we want to do is we want to cut. If I open up a section here, let's cancel out of that. I open up a section here. Now, my view range at my first floor is at 0. The cut level is up at 1200, and the top range goes up around here. So I want to manipulate the view range based around the 0 figure here. So I'm going to come in with the cut level at in around minus 250, and the base level will be minus 500 or something like that. And then I can have the top level at maybe 20 mil above that. So I'm going to manipulate the view range in around this area here so that I get a cut through at that point, which will show all of my joists and everything. So that's the one I wanted to show. So I'm over to my view range here, and I'm going to change the base level here to minus 500. So that's bringing me well down below. I'm going to make this one minus 300, but this is the important one here, minus 250. That's the cut. That's where we're going to see. I could leave that at 2, but I'm going to just bring that up to 10 mil above the 0 figure here. And if I apply that, and OK, now you can see I can see all of my joists here. On this particular plan, there are some. I'm just going to select all instances in the view and delete those, and that basically is your first floor construction plan. And if you're going to do that, you could do something similar for your roof plan, if that's necessary for you to show. And then the other little problem Liam was having was if we take it that this area here is the flat roof and it is slightly, the joists are at a lower level than what's happening here. Look, go into view, and you go into plan views here, and this is the one you want, plan region. So we talked about this one before. So what the plan region allows me to do is I'll use my rectangle here, and I can pull out a rectangle like that and hit escape. So what it does is that it allows me to create a separate view range within the view range of the whole view. That's basically what that does. So look, can you see that? It's reflecting what we did here already, but I could go in if those joists were lower, say minus 500 or something like that. Well, then I'd put my cut plane in at minus 500. I'd have to make sure that my bottom is lower, so that will go in at 600, and the view depth will go in at 700, minus 700. Okay, so just to show you that this can happen, and I'll go down a little bit lower. I'll go down 350 here. It'll probably mean that the joists will disappear altogether, but it'll give you the idea. Okay, oops, yeah. So I can't. These have to be in order. I'll apply, and I'll go OK, and then check that mark, and you can see now that those joists have disappeared because I've actually gone down below them. But what this does then is, look, if I pull that view range through here, you can see that it is now acting upon the instructions that I gave it in this view range over here, which means that these are disappearing. And I'll pull that back up here. So it's a way of creating a kind of an independent view range within the view range of the actual